Hello guys, it's me again, back with another video. Alright, I hope you enjoyed my latest video about talking about 6 potential spin-offs of Doctor Who being made and that could possibly happen. I want to talk about the 60th anniversary special. So Doctor Who is marking its 58th anniversary this year in 2 months' time. And then next year will be the 59th, and also because next year will be Jodie Whittaker's last story in the BBC Centenary Special. And also there's news. Unit is returning to Doctor Who. There's been a post on Instagram about a few days ago from a fan. He took a picture of the new Unit logo, which was based in the floor in the building in Cardiff. So Doctor Who is basically in production in Cardiff, and also there's been news that they're filming in Grange Gardens, and also Bradley Walsh is there, returning as Graham O'Brien, so he could be involved in the Centenary Special. Also John Bishop was there as well, so he's still playing as Dan Lewis, the newest companion that we will get to see this series coming. So yeah, I can't wait to see what John Bishop's character is going to be like. I know he's a comedian, and I think he's going to bring more comedic quotes and quirks, just like Bradley Walsh was. Also, Unit is rumored to be returning, and they just confirmed that. So we don't know if Kate Stewart could return, but I would like to see that. Kate Stewart was phenomenal in the Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi eras, and so was Osgood. I mean, Osgood was like a fan favorite in Capaldi's era, and seeing as that she first appeared in the 50th anniversary. And speaking of anniversaries, I want to talk about the 60th anniversary and talking about possibilities of a multi-Doctor story, about even if the modern Doctors who played the incarnation of the Doctor could possibly return to the roles to come back for the 60th anniversary. Now I'm going to start off with Christopher Ecceleston, who played the 9th Doctor from 2005. He said in a Dragon Con convention about if he was asked to come back for the 60th anniversary. He said it was very doubtful because his relationship with the BBC has not really firmly healed, because back in 2005, he said to Russell by the time of his leaving that he would go quietly, and without saying anything to him, the BBC announced that he was leaving. But the reason for that, they said he was tired. But that's not the reason why Ecceleston wasn't tired for Doctor Who. Because he found it too time working with the showrunner Russell T Davies and executive producer Julie Gardner. He didn't find it physically too tiring working on the show. He found it too tiring working with the production team. But they just created a quote that he was tired. So he told them, "You don't do that to me." And they issued a kind of apology to him, but he said it wasn't enough, so he said no. But it would have been cool to see him come back as the 9th Doctor. I just thought that if he can come back, he can come back this time for the right time for the 60th anniversary special. But he said no, because he and the BBC still have a feud about what happened when he left Doctor Who, about them blacklisting him. They shouldn't have done that to him, you know. He could have stayed on for a second series. But he said he'll do Big Finish, and he'll come to some conventions by then, because he has returned to do Big Finish audios. So yeah, he'll continue doing those. Also, David Tennant said in 2019, because he said it's not up to him whenever he wants to return to Doctor Who. I mean, he said he would be nice. He said that Jodie, Peter, and Matt are best mates, though. He wasn't sure about Christopher because he says he's a big admirer of him. And sadly, John Hurt can't be with them now. Can't be with us, so no. But David Tennant said he would definitely be back for the 60th anniversary because he's one of the most popular incarnations of the Doctor, and he's quite popular, and he's just as popular as Tom Baker's fourth Doctor, so he would be up. He said it's not up to any of us whether we decide to return, but he said that that he would be up for it. He said yes. And so because he likes hanging out with the other Doctors. Also, I want to talk about my favorite Doctor, Matt Smith, whether he'd like to return, and he said yes. He said he would be up for returning to Doctor Who. So he's currently filming Game of Thrones, so it's only just the 60th anniversary is just 2 years away, so this is just the 58 year, so it only take 2 years. So if the BBC asked him to return, I think he would say yes. I think he would be definitely up for that. And now I want to talk about Peter Capaldi. He said that he doesn't fancy returning to the 60th anniversary special for a multi-Doctor story, because he said he was pleased of what he did on his time on Doctor Who, because he said that it'll be too crammed for a multi-Doctor story. He'll be too crammed working with other actors, so he'll be like claustrophobic working with too many Doctors. He says there are lots of Doctors, and that's why he doesn't fancy to return. I mean, he wasn't bad at Doctor Who. It was dark in Series 8, but he suddenly grew more open and warmth and compassionate in Series 9 and 10. So, but he could be bluffing. I mean, come on. I mean, he's a fan. He was a biggest long-time fan of the show. I mean, he could be bluffing if he said yes, if he would come back. And Jodie Whittaker, she's still currently playing the 13th Doctor. So I don't know if she would return. I mean, she could return even though she's leaving next year. I mean, if she left next year and come back for the 60th, I think it would kind of worn her out. But who knows? Also, talking about classic Doctors, because we've been there, done that. Patrick Troughton, the second Doctor, came back 3 times, and so well, he's not with us. so other actors, other classic Doctors returning, I think that's very doubtful. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the classic Doctors were great and all, but I find Peter Davison's 5th Doctor a bit peachy, and I find Colin Baker's 6th Doctor a bit apprehensive. I can't pronounce apprehensive. And Sylvester McCoy's 7th Doctor. I mean, that's not actually a bad idea. I think everyone enjoyed the 7th Doctor before its cancellation. He could be up for returning. I mean, he did return to the trailer of the season 24 Blu-ray disc, so who knows? Also, Paul McGann, the 8th Doctor, I think he didn't actually enjoy the role when he played the 8th Doctor in 1996 and didn't receive a series. He didn't receive a series until the show was revived back in 2005. So the TV movie didn't work. So, but it would be fun to see him return and see how he got on, because now because in 1996, after the TV movie, he still does Big Finish audio adventures. So I'm currently listening to his audio adventures at the moment. I'm listening to one of his old ones, the Chimes of Midnight. So yeah, I'm finding it pretty exciting listening to the Eighth Doctor audios. So he's currently with his one of the oldest companions, India Fisher, who played Charlie Pollard. So his and her relationship are quite compassionate and warm and very warming. And so anyway, returning Doctors for the 60th anniversary. So during the 60th anniversary, there will be a 14th Doctor. So there'll be a 14th Doctor by the 60th anniversary. So then we don't know who yet. And we still don't have a release date for Series 13 yet. But someone has cracked the code for hashtag Find the Doctor. We got a glimpse of the Doctor, of a promo picture of the 13th Doctor. And also we got a glimpse of new monsters. We got a glimpse in the eyes. That's the eyes of the Sontarans. So the Sontarans are confirmed to be in Series 13. And also we got teeth. Now there are rumors that the Zygons are in Series 13. Who knows? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So who knows if the modern era Doctors come back, if Ecceleston, Tennant, Smith, Capaldi and Whittaker come back for the 60th anniversary, I'll be thrilled. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and comment below. Alright, take care and bye for now. Alright, Allons-y!